again, and it's working this time.
Hello, we're back, we're live again, and it is working.
It's working this time. I fixed it. You want to know what it was?
What was it?
You gotta run as admin.
Oh, the key to everything.
That's all it was. I wasn't running as admin.
You gotta let it know who's boss.
Alright, this should be way better now. So we're back, the people are loading in, the chat's reopened. Sorry for the confusion, everyone. But it wanted me to run it as admin, you see, and the fact that I wasn't doing that was the highest of insults.
It's like, nah, it went on strike, pretty much.
Yeah, but it's okay, because it's working now. And I'm hoping that we're going to get a nice view of the rest of, or the whole of the race, really.
Yeah, the
That's
rest of it from the start.
from the start, yeah. I mean, we missed most of quali, and most of it was looking rough. But
Look,
now
just
it
in
is
time, you know?
So, yeah, it's better late than never, I always say. So, yeah, there you go. Always run OBS as admin.
Run everything as admin.
Yeah. I mean, I don't, like, I am the admin, so why would it not run by default?
Always run it as admin.
Yeah. But still, the important thing is it knows who's boss now. So, we're good to go. This is excellent for Noxy if they decide to go with the soft tires again.
Why?
Because the
Just
start wasn't great.
get another crack at it. Yeah.
I think there was some lag, I think is what happened, because it seemed that with Viking getting kicked or losing connection just before the lights, it really messed things up, so that's fair. It's a fair
I'd be
restart.
second guessing what's going on as well.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what are we doing?
But we got a lot of support for Serial in the chat before the new stream started, so again, let's go Serial PKR. In the Haas today with J Fuely. Alright, we got a light, we got greens. The game capture's looking smooth. Let's bring up the deets, the telemetry, the data. So, Noxy now on the mediums. So, decisions have been made. Knew you could do it, cheeky. Thanks, J Fuely. Concentrate on where you drive though.
Now, yeah. You can do it. Just don't listen to us while you drive.
Yeah. Now
Not
you
good.
can do
Come
it,
back
meaning
and rewatch it later.
win the race. So, yeah, there we go. We're going to ride on board with J Fuely for the formation lap, just as punishment for texting while driving.
Don't make any mistakes.
Yeah.
Don't spin
want
it.
to see a spin
warm up those tires. 90 degrees you need, boy. 90. You want 90 in those rears. Yeah, that's it. Get rid on.
Get some burnouts.
Who's this car ahead? Get out of the way.
Kato on the hards should be working even harder to warm those tires. Scary stuff.
Care.
Front two have disappeared.
That's how you do it, though.
Region really warm on the tires, almost around the final corner. Rear's at 79 degrees right now, though. Front's at 80. What do we got? No, Noxy on under 80 degrees. Under 80 for KC.
Tires at 90.
It's under
Is this info
80 for
correct?
Cat. Yeah, it is. It's wheel technology. We'll check Viking. What's he got? He's moving his wheel too much. I can't see. So 70 degrees for Ridgeon. 70, 81 in the rears for Noxie. Nobody with super warm tyres. Although we see Cato with a mad burnout and an aggressive angle here. Exciting stuff. Alright, let's switch camera views. We've got our lights coming on. And they're out, away we go. Cato with the huge launch off the start, moving right off into the center. Has already
There
jumped
goes
one
Noxie.
car. Noxie has made the mediums work today and moves over to cover off. Or coming back is Ridgeon, but not quite making it. Cato up into fourth, goes deep into the banked corner as we see the rest of the cars follow suit. Turt bringing up the rear. So far, so good. Everything is pretty stable. Viking hot on the heels of Avanti, looking maybe at a move up the inside here. No thinks better of it.
A few spots dropped there from the Viking. I guess still decided to start on that hard, so as to be
Yeah.
expected. Rango making some moves up 2 spots, and trying to fulfill your prophecy there.
Yeah, let's go Rango. Let's go Serial. And the Fuelie. Let's go everyone, really.
Let's go, everyone.
Turt getting close to Serial at the back too, using some energy on that banked corner. The second is the gap now between Aussie Dude and the rest of the field. Viking making a move up the inside of Avanti, making it stick. Some very clean stuff.
Find some temp in those hard tires now, maybe.
Yeah,
It's a little
Avanti.
bit slippery on that first lap.
Avanti
Avanti
taking
also
a
on the
wide
hard.
angle. Yeah, give me a bonus now. Coming up just behind, looks to the inside. A little bit of a fakie. Doesn't want to destroy their race with a mad lunge. Ooh, a little snap there, but well controlled.
Everyone looking to try and stay in the 1 second gap to their car ahead to grab some DRS next time around, let's hope.
Yeah, Avanti though dropping just below that for a second there.
So, 1 more lap I need to get around, or 2/3 of a lap to get it in the end of the second sector there.
Not a make or break DRS zone, it has to be said.
No, of course not. No,
Rango
it's
gets
the,
a great run
straight you
here.
want.
Yeah, straight is where the business happens. A lot of the drivers taking that wider line. What do you think of that?
I mean, I think the corner's pretty forgiving with whatever line you take. You're able to sort of, you know, the wider out you go, you can carry, as opposed to a normal corner if you run wide. You can kind of, with the banking, you can kind of use it. Oh, as we see, as I say the words run wide, Rango runs wide.
Comes back on nicely though, slots in just in front of Avanti.
Get hexed, mate.
Ooh, a little snap though. The DRS has been achieved. Avanti up the inside. This is a difficult corner to make it stick. Brakes late. Rango run out of room and contact's been made. Oh, Rango out. Avanti spins round and has beached the car.
Oh,
Avanti's beached it. No. Give me a bonus. Drives away.
Oh no, look at this. This is a sad moment. This
is brutal.
God. It's like
trying the different gears.
Back, trying to get up, you know. Oh,
no. Avanti disqualified.
Oh, no.
Brutal. And a safety car's out and the field is caught up to it.
So one person managing to sneak in the pits is give me a bonus, bonus, bonus. So we'll be able to change the front wing and put on some new tyres and catch back up. So hasn't hurt their race, but
No,
unfortunately Rango and Avanti, oh,
that's brutal
disqualified.
stuff. Yeah. This is great though for the give me a bonus, bonus, bonus. Only car able to pit gets the new
Fresh
wing.
mediums on the car, fresh wing, fresh Ferrari.
Oh,
A little bit
goes
wide on the
a little
exit
wide.
there.
Yeah, that's obviously a forgiving
No one
pit
saw that,
exit.
apparently. Yeah.
We'll ride on board with give me a bonus, bonus, bonus while they head to the back of the field. Shouldn't be too long on the safety car, seeing as they caught it immediately.
Yeah, no matter just one more lap and they'll bring it in. Already got this car cleared. They're crazy, the marshals in this game.
Yeah,
They do some of the quickest work I've ever seen.
it's pretty scary stuff.
It's pretty scary stuff. They're too safe.
Just
those
how
blokes.
quick they are, you know, like you've not been able to move that car safely.
Just yeah, just one really big bloke just throws it on the shoulders.
Yeah, hulks it away. So we
A
will
big- a
have
big
one more lap, I
Half
think.
Thor Bjornsson type guy, you know.
Yep. We don't have anyone looking to make moves towards the pit. Turt obviously making it through that crash with no damage, just sort of skated around the outside. Not trying to DNF. No, I assume that the Viking is taking a patient approach to this one. The hard tyres really help with that. Give me a bonus, bonus, bonus now on the rear end of the field. And so we should be underway, hopefully, after this lap, I hope. Could be one more.
So what's your strategy, you reckon, for a restart on this track? It's not like it's a huge straight. You think you just come round the not the bend, but the one before that, and just
I think
send it from there?
it really depends on your setup, right? If you've got like a high downforce setup, which pretty much everyone will, but if you're running the higher end of it, you might want to maybe take it to the line.
Take it a little bit further down the straight.
Yeah, it does run the risk of making it pretty
Of
obvious
course.
when you're going to go.
Yeah, the further closer you get to the straight, the less surprise you can get on your opponent because there's shorter distance to that line. So
Yeah. We're going to ride on board with Ridgen for this restart so we can see Noxie and when the decision's made. Of course, the safety car not into the pit just yet, so... And it is now, so racing can resume whenever. Ridgen doing a little bit of tyre warming. Noxie's off, and Ridgen has got a pretty good run. Not quite as good for KC, but is following in.
look.
Noxie
He's gonna have a
going
look
to
around
the
the
inside.
outside.
Oh, Ridgen can't quite hold it. Everybody else, I think, comes through pretty safely. Yeah. Give me a bonus, bonus, bonus up into 9th.
We see a car spin off ahead. That was Serial.
That was Serial possibly grabbing a little bit of curb there.
You can unsteady the car through that already unsteady corner there if you just do grab a little bit of curb. Unlucky.
But good gains made from give me a bonus, bonus, bonus. Now up into 8th on those fresh tyres.
Make hay while the sun shines here. I think that's the saying that they say.
Yeah.
About hay.
People love hay,
This
you know,
time
you gotta make
tires, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, you know, they probably make it for animals and stuff. But people love it for their
People love
animals,
animals, you know, so
Yeah.
we love what they love.
I'm people, so.
Animals are also people.
Yeah.
Well, people are also animals. Anyway, Viking with low lower downforce than most usually at this track is gapped Aussie dude behind by about a second and is right on the back of Jay Fuely, making some big gains down that straight. DRS is obviously where the Viking shines the most.
They're all, as expected though, just keeping this gap to each other. It's all pretty tight up here. This plays into the hands of Kato and the Viking though, who are on that harder compound tyre. If they can stay with these medium runners, it sets them up for a strong end of the race.
For sure.
That's where I'd want to be. But I never start on the hard tyres, so...
No. It's pretty risky with the amount of safety cars that can come out. We see Serial making up a little bit of time. 9.5 seconds is the gap to Turt, who already has fallen off. Give me a bonus, just a little bit. As we see the Viking coming off this banked corner. DRS is now enabled. That second gap to Aussie Dude comes back down the straight, so much faster down the straight than Aussie Dude, but you'll see over the course of the rest of this lap that that gap will come back down to about 4/10, already down to about 7.
Look at that, you can just see through those corners. Aussie Dude able to carry way more speed through there. Of course, Viking just hoping that the skill shines through and is able to push it to the max through those corners and then gain the advantage on the straight.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job of it, even through these very difficult, slow speed, long sweeping corners. Traction out of them is very difficult with a low rear wing. All of them taking that inside curb quite nicely. Aussie Dude under a little bit of pressure now, needs to make sure to stick in this DRS zone for as long as possible. As we see Ridgeon burning some energy, coming down onto Noxie, goes to the outside, tries to hold it around the outside, but Noxie with the cleaner grip gets to keep first.
Yeah, it's not managing to make the outside work there, which, you know, usually I actually don't mind the outside around there. You can usually hold a little bit more speed, but maybe needs to try and... Oh, still Ridgeon all over the back of Noxie up this sort of little back windy straight thing.
Yeah.
If you will. It's not exactly straight, but it's all flat out, so... Noxie with a little bit more energy to play with still, so is kind of just chilling. Maybe, I mean, we saw on the straight, still didn't want to let Ridgeon pass though. Wants to hang on to the lead.
Oh, we see the Viking losing a spot there to that Aussie Dude, so I think Viking may have had a little incident there, a little spin, has already dropped 1.6 seconds to Jay Fuely, so no DRS will mean this is probably an easy pass back for the Viking. Yeah, already behind him before the rear wing even opens. Ridgeon again tries to take the outside, cuts back, takes a little curb. It's not going to unsettle the car too much. Viking
really
now
applying some pressure.
Yeah, launches it deep on the banking there, which sort of gives KC a sniff. Kato as well, very close. This front four is now just all front five actually, bumper to bumper essentially, with the Viking falling off.
As we suspected from quali, they were only a tenth or so off each other. So this is what you want to see. Everyone sort of, even those drivers behind, there's two hard tire drivers there. They're only a second back down the road. They're still in the fight for sure.
Yeah, and we see Serial closing up a bit to Turt as well, although Turt falling off the pack a little bit more than previously. Gonna ride on board with Jay Fuely as Viking almost makes it back into DRS range, but doesn't quite.
Anyone going to look for a move here? Cato has a sniff to the inside of KC, doesn't think anything of it. So all these drivers starting to push each other out the front. You know, you don't want to lose a spot, especially if you're, you know, second or third or fourth in this train. Losing a spot while you're in this train, it can be so hard to get it back if the car in front of you has DRS. You really want to be sitting in first or second. So then if a driver behind you starts pushing on their energy, you kind of got to do the same, and it can really be a bit of a domino effect. And I feel like, I guess, if you're further back in this train, that's what you got to be doing, you know. You got to be making those out in front do something. You can't just let them sit there and control first and second position while you're left sort of hung out to dry. As Ridgen having a look again.
It's a bit of a strategy battle, who can get the most out of their energy and use the least while pushing the field along.
Whilst also applying pressure in front. It's really where it starts to get tricky, is you see all these drivers sort of burning time. It's really Noxy out in front who's managed to hang on to a lot of the energy, so putting in some really good laps where it counts.
Ridgen again making the move to the outside.
It, but Noxy just defending so well.
Yeah. Hitting the braking zone pretty perfectly. Ridgen again taking that wide line, which gives KC the opportunity to stick a nose up the front, and we see Ridgen with the red light flashing now, so KC is as well. Same with Cat O. Jay Fuely has quite a bit though, and the Viking has now caught all the way back up, so we have a six car front field here. Give me a bonus, also catching up as well, so we could have 7 cars bumper to bumper very soon.
It could be getting to that time of the race where that hard tyre is starting to look a little bit better. 11 laps in, I think you probably usually do about 15, 16 laps on the medium, so they're getting to the latter end as we have
a DNF there retiring. And that is a safety car.
And this is a safety car. We would probably see... Oh, would you see medium runners come in? You'd imagine so. You 100%. Can't not, right? You can't not.
No, this is good timing.
Everyone coming into the pit lane. This is going to hurt. These 2 Red Bulls going to hurt KC here. Noxy, the Red Bull.
KC with a penalty as well. So.
And a penalty. That is going to sting KC probably with such a tight field. KC all the way back.
Isn't going to be able to serve it straight away either. Give me a bonus. Has a rough situation there because they were on the freshest mediums on the field, so has to pit with the rest of the field. But everyone coming in, but different choices. So the front 2 on hards to the end. Cato going for the mediums from their hard tyre. Jay Fuely on the hards as well. KC
has gone for another medium?
Yeah, I think so. KC...
So maybe looking at some medium soft sort of witchery?
It's definitely, with the penalty, it's the right strategy, because they'll be able to serve it.
I get yeah, serve the penalty and throw in some softs, I guess.
An Aussie dude choosing the soft tyre for this is very interesting. I think was on the mediums.
Looking to cut through.
Yeah.
And, maybe go soft, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. That's a lot of laps.
It's going to be some long, soft stint. Yep. But we'll have some speed early in it. We'll see how much cutting through the field can be done.
The field bunches up pretty much immediately with everyone pitting at the same time. I'm not too upset with that choice from Aussie Dude. I think that doing something a little different when everyone's...
It can pay off, you know. If in seven laps time, a lap 20, if we get another safety car, and Aussie Dude has gone from 8th to, you know, 4th or 3rd in that time or something because they're on soft tyres and then gets another chance to pit, you know, for sure it can work out pretty well.
Yeah.
But it's you kind of really banking on that sort of happening, though. I feel to really be able to take advantage compared to everyone else.
Yeah, well, we've had 14 laps, 2 safety cars, so it's happening on average every 7 laps now. So
That would be perfect time. It just figures,
be the
hey, I'll
number
just
crunching.
go soft, 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 soft. 7 laps on each. Perfect.
Mhm.
That's the fastest strategy, surely.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Alright, they come through the second sector. Probably going to see the safety car in this lap. If we don't, probably asking questions, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'll be wanting to talk to the manager. Alright. Noxie to lead us away again. Got it started last time, just sort of coming onto the straight there.
We do get the
See what the
message
strategy
from
is
race
this time.
control. Safety car in this lap.
These hard tyres are sketchy to do restarts on it if you can't get the temp into them. Of course, Netherlands is usually, when it's sunny like this, is a pretty abrasive track, if you will. I feel like it heats the tyres up very quickly. Nice and warm there on the beach. Look at that sand.
We do see both the front two on about 70 degrees as Noxie goes
says,
early.
I'm out of here. See, I like that sort of restart. Go earlier when you come around that corner.
Very slow though.
Whoop.
Ridgeon moving to the outside and
Loves
Noxie
that outside.
holding the inside. A little bit of contact.
What's happened to Serial has had an issue on the straight and has
and
DNF.
a DNF, yeah. That's possibly just a raw spin off the line. KC takes the wide angle, doesn't get punished for it. Sorry, Cato takes the wide line, doesn't get punished for it. Soft tyres from Aussie Dude haven't yet got results, but a purple first sector for Aussie Dude and pressure on the back of Gimme a Bonus Bonus. But a pet peeve of ours, or as contact is made, has the ERS on permanently. Still.
Yeah. Looking to make the most of those soft tyres.
This is the
Turn
new
that off,
Hakkinen,
dude.
the Hakkinen series wall of shame for people leaving their energy on. Still on 30%, doing the next
still
corners.
On, my Aussie Dude, no.
Still on. Turn it off, Aussie Dude, if you're listening. Turn off at the ERS, please. Still has it on, running wide, no wonder. As we deploy used, so it's off, technically. KC with a bit of a lunge up the inside, takes a bunch of curb, but does not, doesn't suffer for it. As we see, give me a bonus, bonus, bonus now without too much damage. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. That, I think, is...
And that's going to be a safety car.
That's a safety car. So I think, give me a bonus, bonus, bonus there with probable underbody. Oh, what is that?
Oh, well.
What has happened there? Oh, okay. I thought there was contact made there. Oh, it was the safety car coming out of the pit. Just clobbers. Give me a bonus, bonus, bonus.
Out of my way. That is the unsafety car there.
The unsafety car.
Yeet.
I think probably had rear diffuser or underbody damage there. Do they run sim damage here? I don't think so, so maybe not. I'm not sure what happened there, but spun on exit of the first corner, safety car goes away. Aussie Dude struggling to stay on the track, takes out the 100-meter board there. This is getting a little sketch.
Well, we have some people pitting.
KC
and the
pit.
Viking.
Makes sense for KC to pit. We'll be able to serve the penalty. Goes on to soft tyres.
Fresh mediums. Soft tyres is not a choice.
No, that's a strange one. They are definitely not going to go to the end. Mediums probably can. Safety car goes whack. Yeah, that was pretty scary. Driving blind, the safety car. So, and then there were 7. We've already lost
7.
5 cars this race. I think very unlucky for give me a bonus there. Just sort of got clobbered into a bit by Aussie Dude who locked up the brakes.
Too much overspeed from Aussie Dude. Didn't had all the grip on those soft tires and didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just yeeted it into the rear.
Yeah.
My advice to people, if you've got a lot of overspeed, don't drive behind someone.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're coming into a corner, don't be right behind them because that's you'll hit them.
Yeah. Case in point.
And yeah, if you're driving to the inside there, instead of hitting, give me a bonus there, you probably actually instead end up making a lunge up the inside, and it works.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely gives the car in front a chance to see what's happened and move out the way. It gives you the chance to have a bit more road to brake on and
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
grip to slow you down. All right. So we've had 3 safety cars in 18 laps now.
Ahead of schedule.
Ahead of schedule, yeah. It didn't help Aussie Dude because it was the one that caused it.
He was too quick on the softs.
The softs had to come off, so
yeah,
it's not exactly...
It's like, I'm going to go for something a little bit slower, a little bit more durable, and take my time.
Yeah.
Follow KC on the softs.
Yeah. True. And you can sometimes just slot in behind a soft tyre runner if you can really stick to the back of them, although I wouldn't recommend it. If you're locking your brakes, you can sometimes get an overtake. Oh no, we've had a Ridgeon has spun and reset to track. That is a DQ, my friend. Can't be reset into track.
Can't be doing that. No,
that should
illegal.
be a 7th place
reason.
for Ridgeon, but has managed to keep 5th because of that reset. So that's very unfortunate. But no, that's a naughty. Can't be doing that. Against the rules and yeah.
The rules need to be enforced.
Yeah.
The rules are for everyone. Oh. I thought it was going to let some people pass there.
Definitely should, I think. That would be
and oh.
fair.
What's that? A little bit of
Cattle holding the high line, but Noxie goes late. Jay Fueley with a great run. 2/10 is the gap. Could look to the inside, and does. Doesn't quite get the move. The hard tyres are not quite good enough to make that work. KC gonna show Aussie Dude how the soft tyre run works. Takes the high line, gets the good exit. Goes wide, but is all over the back.
Was on the gas so early there.
Yeah.
Still like barreling towards the wall almost.
That was some scary stuff.
Quick
Bit of curb taken from Ridgeon. There's going to be a gap up the inside here for KC. Is he going to go for it? Not quite, although Ridgeon leaves the space, and Aussie Dude tries to go around the outside, which turns into the inside, keeps it nice and tight, and will get that spot. So the soft tyres not working out for anyone so far. Ooh, KC with a little bit of snatch of steering under braking there. Sketch stuff. A lot of quick changes of gear from KC, you're right. Has some sort
they
of
are, they are swift, aren't they?
mega clutch
gear,
going.
It wants to be in at the exact right time.
Viking there up the inside will make the move stick. Aussie dude on the medium tyres absolutely cleaning house. Turns out the softs just aren't right for that style of driving. Bit of contact there from Ridgen and KC, I think. Or maybe just some squirrely steering.
The dude's found his tyre for sure.
Yeah, that's
And,
the perfect race
it's a fresh
tyre.
one. It is. That's what it's there for. Speedy yet durable fish. So as expected, these guys are all sticking with each other here. Cato putting a lot of pressure up the front. Obviously has that medium tyre on that we're talking about, that good tyre.
7 laps old though. Oldest medium on the field. It's going to be rough.
That's going to be touch and go, you'd imagine. I would have thought maybe another pit stop would have to come through.
Yeah.
Like, what's that going to be in total? What, 7 plus another, 16 laps? That's a bit too much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, has a lunge. Looking at the outside. Noxie says, I've seen this before, but not like this. Hasn't seen it like
side
this,
by
side by side.
Or the space sort of runs out. Cato still has the inside and will take...
I'm still here.
But Noxie with the huge run is coming back on the outside.
That's what you can do with that Banks corner. You can use that extra speed and holds the position.
That was huge. Viking just watching, waiting patiently.
Doesn't quite have as much energy to work with as these guys, so it could be a good idea to watch and wait, but also has those fresh tyres, so may want to, use them. Burn rubber while the sun shines,
If the plan is to go to the end, though, for the Viking, there could be the desire to try and conserve them a little bit. Reduce your wheel spin.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna want to be wheel spinning for sure. You're not gonna want to be halving your pace or anything. Viking is still burning energy. Looking for the double overtake here. These two on Noxie.
Ooh, little contact.
A little bit of contact.
Who's gonna get the
Nothing
good
too
exit?
much to worry about.
Viking does not stick with it. Cato up into first.
And with the most energy to work with, we'll see what Cato can do now.
Yeah, if Cato needs another pit stop, then this needs to go...
break out right now, yeah.
And is doing so. 9... Oh, had a little rough exit there. 9/10 the gap was, but it's down to 7 now. A little further back.
Through these couple of corners.
KC holding a hell of a drift around that corner on those soft tyres. Is not going to do wonders for their life, but keeps it pointing the right way, so got to take the wins where you can.
So this field all keeping in touch with each other and all, it's an absolute sputtering of tyres at the moment, so still all yet to unfold.
KC will not have the DRS here. Viking will go around the outside of Noxie. Is gonna switch back.
Protecting the inside always. Yeah, Noxie's very good at doing that. Making people work for the position. It's not easy. Fort Noxie.
Oh, damn, that is good.
Thank you. Every now and again, just flashes of brilliance from me. That's all you'll ever get.
Oh, Jesus. Cato now at around that 1 second, so if there's more energy to come, which there really isn't, the ERS is pretty much gone for Cato. Noxie now with the most of the
out of this little one.
Yeah.
1.2. Viking's going to see this and be like, well, I don't want to let Cato just keep driving here.
No, Viking will definitely try and make this pass happen here.
Noxie's going to know that though, surely.
And Noxie does have the extra energy, but Viking with the raw speed, the low downforce just pulls to the
Noxie's
inside.
Not going to fight this one.
No.
I think having been broken out of Noxie's thinking, well, I'm going to let Viking go and get Cato, and I'm going to follow him up there and then wait for my tyres to be the best tyres.
Yeah.
But, you know, what energy does Viking have to close in? He's just going to have to do it based on pure tyre delta at this stage.
Yeah.
Because there's no, I guess, neither driver with energy in the tank, so...
No, but Viking is doing it. Like, the gaps come down 2 tenths, 2.5 tenths. It's approaching that 1 second. He isn't going to have it this time.
Not yet, but has got a few corners up here. He's going to burn some energy.
And it's dropped down below a second, so just needs to have a clean last sector. And the race is back on. Kato with a good exit though. And Viking, I think, will have the DRS. We'll check and see if the rear wing opens. Didn't get it.
So just has missed out at the timing zone there. You know, again, it hurts the energy reserves of Viking and Kato. Noxie sitting back, just watching. And, you know, this is all DRS trained tactics.
Yeah.
Noxie's let them go, is sitting back with a little bit more energy in the tank while these two try to, you know, play cat and mouse. Well, not so much cat and mouse, but chasey. Vikings just chasing down Kato. Has now made meaningful inroads. I don't know if there was a mistake there from Kato or something, but we'll definitely get it this time around. Yeah. Kato struggling on those tyres now that they've hit sort of 12 laps in.
This time Noxie out of the 1 second to DRS, so won't have it to the Viking. Needs to burn some energy here. Hasn't managed to do it, so Viking with the low downforce and the DRS is going to gap Noxie here. Maybe a little too patient.
Hard tyre runners. Jay Fuely also having fallen out of touch there, so
Aussie dude with a spin.
It is a hard tyre to use.
And a retirement there for Aussie dude. On the final corner.
Decides to bail out of the race straight away.
And there you go, half the drivers now gone. We're right on board with Ridgen at the back on the hard tyres to the end. Another 10 laps to go.
Of course, originally on position.
Oh my goodness, he's on fire tonight.
I'll stop now. I'll stop.
Please don't.
Yeah. Had a little bit of a Williams George Russell moment under the safety car. Found their race going a little bit pear-shaped, but on this hard tyre, is going to look to just hang out for the end of the race, see what they can do.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, will, I imagine, be disqualified at the end anyway for that reset to track, but
true.
I suppose
that is true.
If nobody reports them, then it probably won't get looked at. Kato and the Viking battling away. Viking has the inside, Kato with the outside. Viking leaves the space, it turns into the inside for the next one, and the place is gained there by the Viking, the fresher mediums.
Side reigns supreme at turn 1, it seems.
Yeah, certainly
except
in this...
for that one time it didn't, but...
Yeah, we forget about those things.
That, yeah.
But Noxie is now a meaningful amount of time behind. 2.2 seconds is the gap from Noxie to second place.
Definitely hard work from there. You just got to keep putting in the best laps you can at this stage and hope that medium tyre just drops off the cliff.
Yeah. Speaking of dropping off a cliff, these 10-lap-old softs on KC's
rubbish by now, surely.
Yeah, I would expect to see a pit onto another set of softs very soon for the next 9 laps. They definitely will not go to the end without blowing up. Kato does not make a move on the Viking. It's very similar in terms of ERS Noxie with 33%.
I think also, you know, a very hard track to save around.
Yeah.
If you want to save, you've got to really put in some laps to try and save, because even just a little squirt coming out of a corner here or there, and you know, you've used your whole allotment for a lap essentially.
Yeah.
So some good management going in from Noxie to be able to hold at 30-40% now.
And the gap hasn't gone up too much, just 4/10 over the last 2 laps, so for being on the hard tyres and having that much less grippy tyre, it's doing a good job. I'm not sure how it's going to go with Viking though, who only has, well, as we say that, Kato will come in.
So as I expected, it is the time we need to make that decision.
Yeah.
16 laps is going to jump onto the soft now. Make the most of both of those tyres.
It's coming out on mediums.
Still KC out. Oh, well, we'll just do softs, though.
Maybe doesn't have a pair of new ones. I'm not sure. That seems like a rough choice.
Those softs would definitely be the ideal tyre. If they lose a little bit of pace at the end, the amount they're going to gain at the start, yeah, but we don't know, of course, what allotments of tyres people have. Being able to choose now, softer or something harder for the race if you think you're going to have a few safety cars and pit stops.
But we have the Viking now 4 seconds clear in first place with 12-lap-old mediums. Only another 6 laps to go, or 7. Will be able to go to the end with a little struggle for the last 2 laps, but probably no worries. 30% on the ERS, and we can see that low downforce setup that Viking tends to run coming into effect there. Has already got more ERS than Noxie, who hasn't used any for like 6 or 7 laps.
I did see Noxie just burning some down that straight there, so
yeah.
He's obviously thinking, well, there's only 6 laps left. If I'm going to do anything, I need to start trying to do it soon.
Yeah. KC now on 13-lap-old soft tyres. Another 6 to go. I cannot see these lasting without popping.
That's some craziness. Look at it. It has no front end, no turn at all with these tyres. Look at this.
Understeering pretty severely.
Oh, it looks like it just wants to go round as well. That thing looks like it's just gliding.
Understeer and oversteer. And is
Casey's
pushing.
created the first frictionless surface known to man.
Yeah. It's not ideal.
No rubber left on these things, yeah.
Oh.
It just doesn't look great, does it?
No, and it's pretty scary. And we see, Will come in here. So possibly left it a little late.
A bit earlier.
Yeah, was maybe looking to go to the end, but logic tells you that that's not going to happen.
Probably would have wanted more of a 6-7 sort of spread across the soft tyres, but 5 laps to go crazy on these ones now. These freshies. So we see a fastest lap from Kato there. Looking to snag an extra point. We'll see if KC can beat it.
Yeah, you would think the soft tyres would have a pretty major advantage. 11 seconds to make up for Kato to pick up a point, or extra points, so it's probably not going to be possible. Ridgeon, though, looking to get back onto the podium after being first and second and battling. Ooh,
there's a little moment there from. What am I seeing?
Some desync there.
Some dance moves all over the place from J Fuely there.
Ooh. Ridgeon really launching it in.
Overspeed.
Oh, and gets it up the inside. J Fuely with some difficulties.
J Fuely might be an AI.
AI, yeah.
I don't know. That looked like AI.
AI behavior.
Yeah, behavior, movement. Stop in a third for Ridgen. Cato just knocking out fastest laps.
Yeah,
See if
we
KC
might.
can respond here.
Let's ride on board with KC and see what we get.
I know.
This will be the first full lap with the soft tyres, so we could
right.
see a new fastest lap here. Everyone else is pretty gapped.
Just chilling, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're just doing laps unless someone makes a big mistake at this stage. Not going to see any movement, I wouldn't imagine.
So we don't see a purple Sector 1 for KC. But Sector 2 is where the soft tyres will really show their worth.
Look at that grip through there. Must
Ooh,
be feeling great.
takes the
that's
curve.
not it.
I've been seeing a lot of drivers, pretty much everyone, coming into that corner, taking it very narrow. It's, the racing line there does not really show an effective way of getting the most speed. You really want to aim at the 50 sign and run as far out right as you can and take a super late apex to really just like hold the speed through there. I've been seeing a lot of people take it narrow and it's just not getting you the right drive, I don't think. Casey maybe slightly overdriving these tyres, looking for that fastest lap.
It's enjoying that grip, you know?
Yeah. Needs to dump all the ERS in one lap to really...
Yeah, you can't hedge your bets with it. You got to go all out, right? You can't be like, oh, use a little bit here, see how I go, use a little bit on this one. You just got to dump it.
Yeah. We do see somehow, though, and I don't know when this happened.
I guess Jay Fuely was DC'd as an AI, which I'm pretty sure I just saw it said Jay Fuely had rejoined. So maybe that's helped Cato catch up here. May have some more points on the cards.
Yeah, has the rear wing open.
May get
all the way down the straight.
Battling at the end, which is nice.
Yeah. Viking almost
hard
6
battle
seconds.
For Jay Fuely.
Yeah, 21 laps.
21 lap old hards to 5 lap old mediums. You hate being in that position, don't you?
Well, it's had a lot of opportunity to watch the rest of the field battle. Knows that the inside is important to keep down into turn 1, so could be though that the grip is just so much
superior. Look at this.
Yeah.
The traction.
Moves to the inside just to fake it. Doesn't sway Jay Fuely in the slightest.
Holding strong with the nerves. She needs a good run out of this corner every time.
Jay Fuely has 40%
more
ERS.
energy to burn. Yeah, that's the thing.
Moves to the inside very wisely. Moves back to the outside.
Right. Holds on one more time. Only needs to hold on once more, you'd imagine. Very hard to get a move done through this sort of infield. Although, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it with, 16 lap pressure, one compound softer tyres.
Yeah, and we do see KC there spinning off into turn 1, or on the exit of turn 1. Cato
really close here, having a look. Is going to send it up the inside. Jay Fuely leaves space. They're going to be side by side through the next left hand and that superior grip there.
Yeah.
Jay Fuely will pick up some DRS here and keep the pressure on though, you'd imagine, with one more run down this straight. Sees the flashing light on the car in front.
Yeah.
That's got to give you a little bit of confidence coming into this final straight that you've got the energy to work with, but look at those medium tyres, so much more
They're
grip.
just gone. Yeah, 6/10 is a big gap to close on a straight.
On this small straight, definitely. tried, go right up to the back, but you imagine for this battle that will be all she wrote. The grip on these mediums is going to be too much.
Ridgeon closing in as well. 8/10 is the gap to Noxie. Possible mistake or struggling for Noxie and has let Ridgeon back in. It's not really.
There by Ridgeon to get in, but there's only one real spot left to do it. You need to gain a few tenths through this corner and then get a good exit.
Does take a little bit of that curve, so burning the last little bit of energy as we see.
Gonna yeet through there.
The Viking comes around the banked corner, the final one, onto the straight, and with 19 lap-old mediums is going to break up to the line. Noxie and Ridgeon will cross the line next in second and third. Caddo.
Ridgeon made it all the way back to be back on Noxie's bumper again, but just could never quite get in front of it.
Caddo and Fuely cross the line in fourth and fifth, and then KC with 40% ERS still didn't manage to grab the fastest lap with those soft tires.
Oh, no front wing on there.
Oh, yeah.
So isn't going to grab it this lap either, but we'll pick up 8 points. So some good points there for Red Bull today.
And there we go. 12 drivers started, 6 have finished.
Bloodbath.
Bloodbath in the Netherlands. The safety car was taking names. There was some contact.
It was, yeah. Bloodbath by the safety car. The unsafety car reared its head.
And we have
not at all, really.
yeah, the details. Caddo with the fastest lap, 1:13.447, was close, Casey. Just 0.04 of a second, or 4.2 hundredths of a second off. Real shame that they didn't manage. It's 2 stops from most people, KC with the 3. But there you have it. Viking from 6th to 1st. What's your
qualifying
driver of
from the
day?
Viking, and look what it does for him.
Yeah.
P1. Still driver of the day.
I think.
God, what do we have to do to get this guy off driver of the day?
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah, so we had Caddo started 4th, finished 4th. Fuely started 5th, finished 5th.
Field, hard to make up spots for sure. It
Yeah.
was some tight DRS training and tactics, which was fun to see. You always like to see close racing, you know. Every corner counts. So I'm sure there's some sweaty boys sitting in their chairs at home.
Yep.
And all girls.
And all girls. And those that lieth betwixt. Whatever that means. Yeah. There you go. So that's...
with it.
Yeah. You got to sometimes, you know. Bring a bit of class to the streams. So there you go. That is the... Wow, that's off-center. That overlay. I don't know why that's like that. But there you go. There's the details if you are interested in getting involved. As always,
Yeah, do it.
head to globalracingesports.com, sign up for a league, get involved in some open lobbies, get involved in an event race every now and then, which we do sometimes. Also check out the sponsors, Sully's Shirts, Sim Racing SA, and Shutter Media, without whom these races wouldn't happen, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. They're good people.
We're glad they're on board anyway, you know.
Yeah, they've been supporting us for a long time. And so we thank them. Go and check them out. Also, if you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, drop us a follow, subscribe, / whatever the other one is. Like. That's right.
Like, subscribe, yeah. Get involved.
And
Come hang out with us and watch the races each week.
Mm,
Because we do enjoy your company. We appreciate it.
yeah, it's always good to have people in the chat sharing their thoughts on the race. Next week is Monza.
Imagine. So the Temple of Speed, plenty of overtaking to be had. Come down, get involved.
Yeah,
Suss it out. See who can take the W.
for sure. We will see you next week for the next race.
All right. Appreciate it.
See
Bye.
yous.
Bye now. Good night.